The gloves are off. After a month of cordial campaigning, John Abbott accused John Hogan, his sole opponent in the Newfoundland and Labrador Liberal leadership race, of proposing nothing new in his. Liberal leader Mark Carney says if elected he'd commit to reviewing Canada's access to information law, a system originally created to help the public keep governments accountable, but one that has been. Join us for all the action as the Parade of Wonders weaves its way through downtown Calgary on a new route this year, marking the start of the annual Calgary Expo weekend. Organizers say it's Canad. Join us at 10:15 a.m. Mountain Time for all the action as the Parade of Wonders weaves its way through downtown Calgary on a new route this year, marking the start of the annual Calgary Expo weekend. Organize. More federal election voters showed up to the polls early in Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre's rural Ottawa riding than any other riding in Canada. Data released by Elections Canada shows NURL. It will be a rainy start to the weekend for much of Quebec, with Environment Canada issuing a rainfall warning for the central and western regions of the province. Rain is expected to begin Friday. A Nova Scotia man accused of killing his longtime partner in 2023 is looking to get out of jail while he awaits trial on a charge of first-degree murder. The Crown is opposed to the idea of releasing. British Columbia's premier says the ongoing toxic drug crisis in the province has led to a cohort of people with serious brain injuries who are too deep in their addiction and mental health crisis too. Reuters has seen the text of a set of proposals to end Russia's war in Ukraine that were presented to European officials by U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff at talks in Paris on April 17. Witkoff was in Mos. U.S. President Donald Trump on Thursday signed an executive order aimed at boosting the deep-sea mining industry, marking his latest attempt to boost U.S. access to nickel, copper, and other critical Superior Court Justice Maria Carroccia has declared a mistrial in the case against 5 former World Junior Hockey players accused of sexually assaulting a woman in a London, Ontario, hotel in 2018. Since 2013, Yvonne Jones has represented the Labrador riding. But earlier this year, Jones decided to not seek re-election. Now, whoever succeeds her will head to Ottawa as a political rookie. The CB. Montreal's Felix Auger-Aliassime is out of the Madrid Open after a straight-set loss to Argentina's Juan Manuel Cerundolo, 7-6, 6-4, in the round of 64 on Friday. Auger-Aliassime, seeded 18th in. Montreal police are investigating the suspicious death of a man, after he was found just across the street from their headquarters in the Ville-Marie borough. A seriously injured man was found A motorcyclist is in hospital with life-threatening injuries after colliding with a vehicle in Mississauga on Friday morning, police say. The incident happened around 7:33 a.m. near Tedwin Drive-In. U.S. prosecutors formally told a court on Thursday that they plan to seek the death penalty for Luigi Mangione, who is accused of killing a United Health Group executive in New York last year. Luigi Mangione pleaded not guilty on Friday to federal charges of gunning down health insurance executive Brian Thompson, a day after prosecutors formally stated their intent to seek the death penalty. China has exempted some U.S. imports from its 125% tariffs and is asking firms to identify critical goods they need levy-free, according to businesses that have been notified. The move, WIC. Over the last week, selected homes across Canada received poignant reminders of military members who fought and died in the final months of the Second World War. Each address was mailed a postcard. Nova Scotia's 10 universities have signed new agreements with the province that outline funding, accountability requirements and stipulations the schools must abide by to access some of the money.